And it was a lot going on these last couple months. And I want y'all to know, how did I scratch myself? That I almost gave up. Almost gave up. Your favorite non-guru, your host, James Cozell, almost gave up, right? The guy who's telling you to pay attention and get better so you can do better. Almost didn't do better, you know. At times I found myself, at times I found myself wanting to, retract and going back to my old ways. Not that I was a complete dirtbag, but, you know, sometimes I think being a man of integrity, being a man of regard, respect, however you want to put it. It's tough, man. It's tough being that sometimes you just want to be a dickhead because it seems like the dickheads are running the world. I am going to open up and tell you guys what happened. Basically, like, bro, I'm nervous and shit. Like, this is my first episode in, like, I don't know, since July, maybe. And I said I wasn't going to stop doing it, but I just haven't had the creative bug. And that's okay. Not that I needed a break personally, but I don't know what I needed. I needed something. I don't know what I needed, but I needed something. And I still don't think that I found it yet. However, I this is my platform, and a lot of people were telling me that I have a gift, right? And don't suppress it. Whatever my gift is, if I'm helping anybody with this, if this is, speaking to anybody, touching anybody, helping anybody learn anything, thank you for listening. So, I wasn't depressed, let's not say that. But I was definitely, what's the word I'm looking for? Unmotivated. I was unmotivated because, bro, it was a lot of stupid shit. A lot of stupid motherfuckers. Okay, couple things. So one, I had some people close to me, tell me some things that didn't really sit right with me. That's one. Two, I had some shit happen to me that didn't really sit well with me either, right? And then three, I had these mental blocks. Because of the first two, created these mental blocks, and it made me angry. And the action stopped. And you're never supposed to stop your action, but the action stopped. Like, I'm a man of action, a man of urgency, a man of what's the word I'm looking for? I don't even know what the word I'm looking. See, I'm fumbling, bro. I fumbled your heart. Nah. Guys, I was just in a bad space. Shout out to my friends that I can talk to get that off of me. And shout out to the people who listen. Not to my show per se, but listen to me as a friend. I don't always have all the answers. I don't make it seem like I always have the answers. I don't want to act like I have all the answers, because I don't. Sometimes I need help too. So, first and foremost, I've been in this gym heavy. And the issue was I went too heavy and I fucked my shoulder up. Hold up, let me see what that word is, man, because that's going to bother me. Another word for... fuck, what's the word? What's the word, baby? Okay, let's just use Execution. I am a man of execution. That's the word. So, okay, I'm in the gym, right? Now my energy's starting to come back. So I'm in the gym and I fuck my shoulder up. I don't know how I fucked my shoulder up, but this is the second time I fucked my shoulder up. The same one, the left one. And I believe it's my shoulder because I can't lift it. And that's a problem for me, right? So I think I had y'all see this vein right here? Come on now, I've been in that gym, boy. Make sure y'all head over to YouTube because the video's up too. And I'm in the gym and I think I was doing incline bicep curls. And I was good. But you know, when you feel something, you feel something. I probably went too heavy. And then the next day I just couldn't move it. Like I couldn't lift it up. I couldn't twist it. And I was mad. I was mad because I knew it was gonna mess up my gains. I was mad because I knew I wouldn't be able to do anything. Because you fuck your shoulder up. You can't do chest, back, shoulders, arms, nothing. Only thing you'll be able to do is legs and cardio. And I don't give a fuck about that. So that's how it started, right? And then, so I was having a conversation with a loved one. I'm not gonna mention the person, but some of you probably know who I'm talking about. And basically, from the conversation, told me that they don't want me to succeed because of some type of selfish reason. And I want to tell y'all the details, but that might be too personal. And it's low-key none of y'all business, but I have to share it because it goes with my story, because you got to see how angry I was, right? So fuck my shoulder up, and now I have a family member telling me that they don't want me to succeed, right? So imagine that. You talk to this person all the time. You're like, oh man, they fuck with me, they love me. Because you'll see all these videos where they talk about, man, it be your own people. And you personally will be like, nah, it would never be my camp personally. Like, my camp loves me, my camp trusts me, my camp wants the best for me, right? And then you hear that, and I had to ask to clarify. I said, so basically what you're saying is you hope that I have the worst experience doing so forth and so on because you want this to happen for you. And they doubled down on it. Like, yeah. I said, that's crazy. I said, I would never in my life thought you would say some shit like that to me. And I said exactly like that. And keep in mind, guys, y'all hear how I talk on this podcast. I'm not scared to talk any kind of way to anybody. Why? I'm not scared of nobody. And so I said, so basically, I said, that's fucked up, nigga. Called him a nigga. I said, that's fucked up. And I had to get off the phone, right? Because that was fucked up. You know, I would never say that. And if you know who it is, you would, like, if you know who it is, you would understand why it was more serious. Like, that's a serious thing, right? But I probably doubled down and made that shit way more serious than it actually should have been, because I talked to some of my friends about it. And they was like, well, I understand what they meant to say. And I understood what they meant to say. The problem is they didn't say it, right? At this age, you should be able to thoroughly express your comments and concerns without shitting on somebody, right? We're too old for this, right? One, we're too old. Two, the generation that we're in now, we have a lot of information. People are a lot more vulnerable. People are a lot more open. So, damn, man, I want to tell y'all, bro, because I don't feel like I'm getting my point across without telling y'all the exact situation. Maybe some other episode. I'm not ready to you know, spit names yet, because that shit pissed me off. And our relationship hasn't been what it was since I was told that. So that's 2, right? Number 3, bro. So everybody knows I used to practice real estate. I practiced real estate for 6 years in Ohio, right? And I'm moving. I'm gonna be moving very soon to a different state. Most of you know, Texas, right? So I had let my Ohio license get suspended because I didn't do the required continuing education to keep it up because I didn't think I was gonna need it because I'm never moving back, right? So I called the Houston board, Division of Real Estate, I'm sorry. I called the Texas Division of Real Estate. I said, hey, my real estate license in Ohio is suspended. Will that stop me from getting my license in Texas? And shout out to whoever I was talking to, I forgot his name. And he said no. He said you should be fine. As long as you didn't do anything crazy to get your license suspended or revoked or anything, you should be okay if it's just because you didn't do the CE and you don't want the license anymore. Awesome. So I purchased my Texas real estate courses. He said, however, wait a minute, sir. If there's a caveat, you got to throw that in there before you give me the good news. And he said, however, if your Ohio license was active, you won't have to take the national portion. Now, let me give you, let's rewind this back to 2015 winter. So 2015-16, when I was trying to get my Ohio real estate license. I took all the courses, right? I'm studying my ass off, right? Or what I think is studying. I'm not a good test taker, and that's okay. So I take the test, state portion and a national portion. So there's a state test and there's a national test, okay? So you're basically taking 2 tests. The national test is like 100 questions or something like that. And the state test is like 50 questions or whatever. So you're there for a long fucking time. And to me, sitting in a chair fucking sucks. So I get restless and I just be ready to get out of there. So I start putting any answer. If I don't know it, I'm like, I'm gonna guess because I need to get the fuck up out of here because I'm tired. So the first time I take the test, I passed the state portion easily. Whooped the state portion's ass. I didn't pass the national test. So what happened? I come out the room. She tell me, hey, you're gonna have to retake the national portion. I'm like, all right, how much I failed it by? I think I missed it by like 4 or some shit, right? Whatever. So I go back. I take the national portion again. And this is my second time taking it. Once again, I'm getting restless in the chair, bro. Me and just quiet rooms. Like, I don't like hospitals either. Like, just if I have to sit there, like the worst thing you can do to me would be probably putting me in one of those sponge rooms with my arms tied up, where it's just quiet and I'm just in there by myself. I would lose my fucking mind. I can't move. You feel me? I can't talk. Like, I'd go fucking nuts. So that's my second time taking it. I come out, failed it again. Fucking like a dumbass. So that's my second time failing that motherfucker. Now, mind you, the drive there is like 40 minutes. So I'm driving like an hour damn near with traffic to take a test, to fail that bitch, to go home pissed off. Failed it twice. I rescheduled that motherfucker again. I'm like, all right, man, I can't keep spending this money on this stupid shit. But it was something that I really wanted to do. So I had bought like this thing called this crammer, like CompuCram. And basically what it was supposed to be questions in the CompuCram that mimic the exam. So if they weren't the exact questions, they were really close to it. So I'm better at memorization than I am in studying. I think somebody needs to do a study on that. That'd be a really good case study. Because I can memorize speeches. I can memorize fucking monologues and shit. Like, I took an acting class. But I've always been good at memorization. Like, even, church speeches, church plays in general. playing instruments. Memorization is good. But studying, I just can't fucking get it. Maybe I just don't like the material, whatever. So I would take the CompuCram. I was CompuCramming out the ass, bro. And a lot of the answers, well, a lot of the questions that come back, I'm like, okay, I know this. So I'm taking the test this time. And some of the questions on there were the fucking shits on the comp. I'm like, yo, why ain't somebody been telling me to pay for this? I'd have been got this shit. It was like $70 or whatever. I'd have been got that shit. You feel me? So I'm taking the test, and I feel like I'm in there whooping that test ass. Now, mind you, this is my third time taking it. I'm like, if I don't pass it this time, like, somebody just cheating. Somebody's against me or something's going on. So I'm restless again in the chair. I'm like, I know I'm whooping this test ass, but I don't really know, because you know you'll get 10 questions. You feel like you know them. You're like, okay, easy. Then the next 20, you're like, when the fuck did they even ask this? Or what the fuck kind of information are you asking? That wasn't in the material. So I come out the room, bro. And the lady hands me the sheet upside down. Why they do shit like that, I don't fucking know. Like, bitch, I done already failed this motherfucker twice. You think I'm worried about you telling me I failed this bitch again? But at that point in time, bro, I'd have balled that fucking paper up and slapped her with it. No, I wouldn't have did that, but I couldn't take another L, man. So I passed, right? And I think I barely passed. I don't care. Pass, what is that? A win is a win, bitch. Win is a win. So I get in the car and I'm headed home. I'm on the highway, and I started crying. I started crying, man, because I didn't even cry when I graduated college, bro. But I started crying because I felt like if I really applied myself, that could be something that I could be really good at. And not only that, it was something that I can make a lot of money doing, right? So, call my brother. I'm like, I passed, motherfucker. I'm geek. Call Mother Dukes, of course. And I was happy. Man, I gotta tell y'all about some of the deals I closed in real estate. Oh my God. The first one was fucking nuts, bro. Matter of fact, I think my next episode, I'll start talking about some of my experiences with that shit. Because that shit wasn't no bitch. Like, people will tell you all day. You can hop on YouTube. You can hop on Instagram. You can see all these people talking about their real estate agents. I'm a realtor here. Oh, I love it. That shit is some bullshit sometimes, man. And I could bring some clients on, man. I got a lot of them. And they'll come on and tell you, like, yeah, bro, so what did you have to go through when buying your fucking house? That shit was crazy. Because it's 7 people. It's like 7 people involved in the deal. And then on top of that, you're basically a therapist, because you got to keep your client calm at all times, because any small thing, they could lose their fucking minds, bro. Let something come back with the home inspection. What? It's a crack in the basement. It ain't even that serious. No, fuck all that. Or they didn't send some paperwork in on time. Now the closing's delayed. You need that money. But that's neither here nor there. So, okay. I said all that to say this. So I'm talking to the dude, and he said, however, let's go back. You know, black people tell stories. We get like 3 levels in. So let's bring it back, okay? I said how I got my real estate license to tell you about the caveat that the Texas board was going to tell me. Now, mind you, I told you it took me 3 times to pass that national test. Here's what the board told me in Texas, the guy. He said, it's fine if your license is suspended as long as you didn't do nothing crazy. However, if your Ohio license was active, you won't have to take the national test. And the national test was the test that was whooping my ass. So I asked him, I said, well, wait a minute, sir. How many questions is on the national test? He said the national test is 2 hours, about 100 something questions. Cool. How much is the state test? He said the state test is 90 minutes, 50 questions. I said, yeah, fuck that. Let's go ahead and get that license back active, right? So now, in my head, I'm thinking, I need to hurry up and get this license active. Why? because my birthday's coming up. And on your birthday, that's when they be suspending and revoking shit, okay? So I'm a man of execution, as I said, a man of action. Hop on the email with the, no. I called her. So I called the Ohio division because now it's time to make some shake before my birthday come up. I got like a month left. This is August. So I called a lady. I'm like, hey, my license is suspended. Just wanted to reach out and see what I had to do to get that unsuspended so I can put it inactive or active. She said, sure. You got to complete your 30 hours of continuing education. Then you got to send in a check or a money order with the reactivation fee because it's suspended and the renewal fee and a processing fee. Fuck you, right? So I'm like, okay. She even puts it in writing, sends it to me in an email, 30 hours of CE, and the money, the funds. And she sends me the paperwork, the contract or whatever. So I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. So now I need to find how to get this CE. So I'm online, I'm looking, and I find this website. I said, okay, CE, I can get all 30 hours if I buy the package. The package was like $150 or some shit like that. Doable, I can do that, right? But, however, what y'all need to do, if y'all got a laptop, get like these little AI, they have like these AI add-ons that get added onto the browser. And I have a Capital One, and there's another one that give me coupons. So anytime I order something off the website, the AI activates and it goes through every coupon code to try and give me the biggest discount. It's the dopest shit ever. Shout out to AI. Okay, that was not a branded message. I don't get paid for that. But get you some AI on your desktops. So I ended up getting it for like $90 or some shit like that. So I saved $30. Cool. But before I bought it, I asked the lady at the Ohio division. And she said, I said, hey, just to clarify, because, I'm not buying shit for no reason. But I'm also a man of receipts and a man who does his due diligence. I emailed her back, hey, found this website with the CE, just wanted to make sure that this continuing education provided from this particular program would suffice for my credits. She said, hold on, let me check for you. So I sent her the link. She hops on the link. She said, yeah, that's cool. I'm like, bet, buy the courses. Now I'm on a time crunch. I got a month to do 30 hours of CE while working and doing all this shit. So I knocked that shit out, right? CE's done. The good thing about the CE is that they print off a certificate. So they send you a certificate, right? Also, they put it on the website too. So now if you look at the Ohio division and you look up my license number, you can see that I completed the CE on there. So I don't have to email or send her those certificates because it's already online. So now at this point, all I got to do is fill out the paperwork, send in the money order, and we should be rocking and rolling, right? Okay. So here's where shit start getting fucked up. And this is the point where, at this point, okay, let me finish the story first. So it's the 15th of September. Mind you, my birthday is the 24th. So let me see, that's 9 days. It was a Friday. My birthday is not the Sunday coming up, but the next Sunday. Plenty of time. I go to the post office. Hey, so once again, due diligence and just be on your shit. So I had asked the lady, could she post date the mail that I was sending and provide me with a tracking number. Now, they made me pay extra for this shit, and I don't understand why, because they fucking sucked. So, and plus, the lady from the Ohio division, she's like, make sure we receive it on the 24th, or it's post-dated, so we know that you sent it before the 24th. Just in case we don't get it, we'll be like, okay, he sent it on time, and we don't do nothing crazy. You better not do nothing crazy. So, it's the 15th. I go to USPS. Now, mind you, I don't know that they're full of shit. Now everybody's telling me they fucking suck dick, but I go in there. Just, shit made me so mad. So I was like, hey, can you post date this and, you know, put a tracking number on it so I can track it? She was like, yeah. This is an important document, right? Not only am I using this to keep my license active, but it's money in here, right? Then on top of that, I needed to be there at a specific date, before a specific date, so my license doesn't get revoked. I don't think anybody understands the importance except me, right? So I'm telling her, hey, is this gonna get there before this date? Yeah, it should. It should. I don't need it. It should. I need you to fucking know. I need you to do your fucking job. Don't put that shit on there if you're not gonna get it there in time. So they charged me like an extra $10. I'm like, bet they about to get this shit. So week and a half go by. It's now like the 26th or whatever. I'm like, all right, bet. I hop online. I'm thinking like, yo, my shit shouldn't be suspended no more. My shit should say inactive. And it should say inactive because I wouldn't be under a brokerage, right? It would be active if I was under a brokerage. But if you're not under a brokerage and it's still sitting with the division, it would be inactive, which means it's still active, just you're not using it. I go in there, my shit says revoked. Now, granted, y'all, I'm already like in a bad headspace because my shoulder's fucked up. And then, you know, the family member telling me that I'm not gonna succeed. Now my license is revoked. And it's not revoked because of my doing. It's revoked because somebody else fucked up. And I'm like, the powers that be is really, really fucking with me. So I emailed the lady. I'm like, hey, you know, ain't no way my license is revoked. I did what I was supposed to do. Like why does it say revoked on there? She said, we didn't receive the mail or the letter. I'm like, there's no way. I had it like first class. You feel me? I even got the receipt right here. If you could watch it on the YouTube video, I got the receipt, bro. That should say post dated September 15th. Bro, I got everything on this bitch. So I take a picture of it and I send it to her. She's like, yeah, we never received it. So she looks it up, the tracking number. She's like, yeah, it's saying that it never left the Orlando distribution center. I'm like, there's no way. It was a week and a half ago. That shit should have been on your front desk. Why? Because I paid extra for it to get there faster. There's no way you don't have it right now. So I hit the tracking number. I go online, put the tracking number in, and sure enough, that shit's saying that it didn't leave the distribution center. At this point, I'm livid. I'm tight, bro. I'm hot. Any words you can think of, that's what I am. So I called them. Now, mind you, I try to be as professional as I can with these people. Why? Technically, it's not their fault. However, they represent the company, so it's their fault. I called them. I could tell she was a black lady, so I try to be a little bit more friendly. I'm like, hey, here's my issue. Paid y'all extra money to send my letter faster. They don't have it. It's saying that it's still at the distribution center when I sent that shit on the 15th. Why have they not received it? And what can you do about it? Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Hub. You ain't got to call me Mr. Hub. Call me James, because I'm about to get real disrespectful. And she's like, yeah, well, I can file a missing mail report. I said, well, what does that do? She said, well, it makes them go look for it or try to find it or see where it's at. I said, well, what happens if they don't find it? Then what? Because at this point, my license is revoked because of y'all. And there's money in there. Will I get the money back? And she was like, well, let me check to see if you had insurance on the mail or whatever. Insurance? I said, listen here, man. I paid y'all to send it faster. 1, nobody mentioned insurance to me. 2, why the fuck would you even think about losing it? Like, I shouldn't have to get insurance on mail. Shouldn't even be a thing, because y'all shouldn't be losing shit, because you got one job. Your job is deliver the fucking mail that the people bring to the fucking place. Why? Because that's the government post office, the USPS, United States Postal Service. All you fucking do is take the shit that we bring y'all and you deliver it to whatever address is on that fucking box or that fucking letter. It's not rocket science. It's not a tough job. We just expect y'all to do y'all fucking jobs. However, that might be tough for people to do because they're retarded. And I was like, so what if they don't find it? Then what? Do I get my money back? Well, because you don't have insurance, we wouldn't be able to give you your money back. How does that make sense? The fuck do I need insurance? Now we need insurance on mail because these people can't work, right? So now I'm pissed. I'm not letting her get off the phone. I'm not letting her get off easy. So, I lit into her a little bit, but I did it very respectfully. I cussed a little bit and I ain't raised my voice though. So, I was raised better than that. However, you gonna feel me before I get off that phone. Go ahead and file a little missing mail shit. I don't give a damn, right? Get off the phone. She's like, yeah, they should email you or call you in a couple days. A couple days go by. I'm at work, so I don't pick up my phone. I get a voicemail, some lady from the distribution center saying, hey, unfortunately we couldn't find your letter. Give us a call at this number. Not give us a call. She was like, you might have to call the other distribution center at this number and see what's going on over there. No, I'm calling you. So here's what happened. I called him. Nobody picks up, right? And I called a couple times. Then I called a number she left on my voicemail. The number don't work. Sweet baby Jesus. I'm like somebody, at this point, somebody needs to get stoned. You know what I'm saying? I want all these niggas to lose their jobs. Cause I'm at that point, like in my head, I'm flabbergasted, right? I'm sick at this point. I'm like, there's no fucking way all of y'all are this fucking stupid. So now I gotta hold this L of my shit getting revoked. Not because I didn't put the work in to get the shit done to make it back active, but because of incompetent human beings, goofies, fucking my shit up, bro. And I felt like it was the powers that be that was just fucking with me. And I'm like, why are y'all fucking with me? Like, I don't do nothing. I don't do nothing bad to nobody. I don't wish bad on nobody. I don't fuck nobody over. But for some reason, I'm getting my ass whooped. Spiritual realm, of course. And that's the L I had to take. So I'm sitting there. I'm like, man, what the fuck? I vent to my mentor. I vent to my mom. I'm talking to my friends. I'm like, yo, this some bullshit. Fuck this. And they ain't not helping. They're like, yeah, that is fucking stupid. Now I'm getting more mad. What the fuck? Like I said, somebody need to get stoned, and everybody need to lose their jobs at this point. So I'm holding on to this L. Keep that in mind. So I got invited to 2 weddings. So this is right after my birthday. And I'll tell you guys about those weddings and my experiences in a different episode. But the weddings was lit. Your boy, come on now. Your boy was out there handsome. So, mind you, so now those 3 things, those 3 things are fucking me up mentally, right? So I sent a money order. So I called the money order people. I emailed the money order people because they obviously it couldn't be cashed by anybody because it was written to the division. So I ended up getting my money back, which is awesome. Shout out to that. Even though they took like a processing fee, they took $15. You see what I'm saying? Like, it be stupid shit, like, and then they'll charge you for it. You be like, what the fuck do you need a processing fee for? Just give me my money back. Like, no, in order to do that, we gotta charge you for it. Like, I fucking hate y'all government. I hate y'all systems. I hate all of this shit, man. Another thing, let me give you another situation. Here's 4. I don't have my passport. My friend been telling me to get it for years. Okay, cool. So I go at the end of July. Now, mind you, I know it's 8 to 10 weeks or whatever the fuck, unless you expedite it. But even if you expedite it, I don't trust them enough to expedite it. I probably still get it in the same amount of time, because fuck them. So I take everything there. I do everything. I'm telling the lady, hey, like, y'all got everything, right? Like, I'm good. She's like, yeah, you're fine, baby. Don't worry about it. Da, da, da. I even paid these motherfuckers $10 to take a little headshot of me. Waste of fucking money. So, whatever. I'm waiting for it. And the day of my birthday, I get a letter in the mail from them. I'm thinking, okay. I'm assuming that it's going to say, yo, your passport is in the works. We're going to get it to you as soon as possible. That shit said that the files that you submitted wasn't your actual birth certificate. It's what's known as a birth abstract, and it doesn't have all the information that we need on it, nor the seal from the state, wherever the fuck that means. So you got to go online to the CDC, buy your actual birth certificate, which is another $20, right? Then you got to send it to us. But you got to send it to us within 90 days, or you don't get your passport and we're keeping your money. No refunds. Guys, who's fucking with me right now? Like, and why are you fucking with me? So I go online. The birth certificate is $20. Then on top of that, they said it's gonna take 30 days for them to send it to me. So mind you, these niggas gave me a 90-day period to send that shit back in. And it's gonna take these niggas 30 days to send me the fucking birth certificate. So I'm already out 30 days. What is going on, man? Like, nothing was going right for your boy. Nothing at all. And I should probably make this 2 episodes, because I want to wrap everything up in a different episode, but this one kind of long-winded because I had to get my stories across. So let me repeat what happened. I fucked my shoulder up. I had a family member telling me that I'm not going to succeed. My license got revoked. And then on top of that, my passport application got denied. And this is all in the span of like 3 weeks. And work was pissing me off. So let's table that here. And then I'll explain to y'all. Oh my goodness, bro. Thinking about that shit is making me mad, bro. I'll finish this up on the next episode. So, hey, y'all pay attention. Get better so you can do better.